what's up, y'all? Welcome to the Top Flight Podcast. You know what it is. You know what we're here to do. Back in studio today. Beautiful Austin, Texas. I'm with the boys. We got B and Bali Primo here in the studio. We're going to start off with my GB. B, how you doing, mate?
I'm doing all right, man. Sunday is for Top Flight. We're out here in the studio. Another episode to record. I mean, we're got a lot to talk about. Home opener. It was good seeing a lot of faces that I haven't seen in a while. Getting to catch up with some people. But we'll get into it.
Oh, yeah, man. Definitely a lot of catching up. We interviewed a lot of fans outside of Q2 Stadium. There was, obviously full house at Q2. Didn't expect nothing less, especially for a home opener. We got Bali, though. Bali, how you doing, mate? Wearing a ski mask.
I'm devastated, bro. I'm devastated. I'm hurt. I'm going through it, but it is what it is, bro. My mentions on Twitter are going crazy right now.
As they should.
Our mentions.
St. Louis fans coming out. St. Louis fans coming out and collecting checks.
And we got to take it in the chin.
Yeah.
We have to take it in the chin.
100%.
But it is what it is. We'll back the team until the end.
Low spirits?
Very low.
Bad mood?
Bad mood.
Sunday. Do not like that, Body. But we got Primo in here as well. Primo on the ones and twos. He's behind the camera making everything work in the background. Primo, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the pod.
I'm doing all right, man. Disappointing result at yesterday's game. It was good to see everyone, but at the end, everyone was just like upset, bro. It was crazy last night, but yeah, disappointing result for sure.
I think B said we interviewed, close to 40, 50 people, right, B?
Yeah, dude, it was a lot of people, man. A lot of people waited, too, to get their turn on the mic. It was great. I mean, a lot of faces that I haven't seen in a while, man, since the fan reaction. It was good catching up with everybody, despite the defeat.
We stayed so long outside of Q2 Stadium that the leaf blower guys came out and to clean the whole thing. Like, you could hear the but before we get into the episode, I got to give a shout out to the sponsor. Shout out to Lupe Realtor, Guadalupe Cordova. You can find her information in her bio. If you have any problems or if you have any information that you're looking for whenever you're buying a home or selling a home, make sure to hit her up. Her information is in our bio. You can check her out. She's awesome. Also, she covers AustinFC too, dropping some really nice articles, working for Area Sports Network, doing it all. Shout out to her. We also have to plug in the website, We're Austin TV. Make sure to go check that out. We have 2 articles that are going to drop later today. Today is Sunday. This will probably come out Monday. But we're going to have articles coming out. Football Critic and JC got 2 articles coming out there. And follow us on social media. We're Austin TV on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Subscribe there. And Top Flight, obviously, on the same socials that I just mentioned. So let's get into the episode, y'all. Definitely a lot to unpack after what happened last night in Austin, Texas. Q2 Stadium was the witness of something incredible, you can say, because it was something that has never been seen before in Austin. Obviously, Austin is a brand new team. Going ahead, going into the future, a lot of fans are going to remember this moment. So I want to get into the game just a bit. B, let's get your overall thoughts on the match real quick before we get into the deeper topics.
I mean, overall, the main topic is just it's going to be Kip Keller, man. Hate to say it, The kid had to step up because Julio got injured quickly. I was like 5-6 minutes in the game. Julio with an injury had to be subbed off. Seventh minute in the game. Kip Keller being called upon, the draft pick. Not a lot of minutes seen. He played like 2 games last season, and that's it. Most of the season he was not even in the bench, bro. His service were requested, came in. And he had probably one of the worst performances of his
career, mate.
Of his short career, one of the worst performances in the MLS. I mean, single-handedly cost us the game. So that's going to be the biggest talking point in this game. And I guess, I could say is, man, we gotta try to back this kid, man. We gotta try to
very young player.
We gotta try to support this kid, man. He mistakes, and the first one got him. Second one, it just all fell apart for him, and it cost us 3 points. And a lot of fans were upset. But the way that I see it is that we gotta back this kid, man. He's young. He's got a lot of potential to grow. He didn't see that many minutes last season, and this could really, really, really damage him in his career going forward. And I think the right move to take it is to back this kid, man.
Bali, let's get your overall thoughts on the game real quick before we get into deeper topics. Well, real quick, what was your overall thoughts on last night's match?
Man, just to start off, the atmosphere in the stadium was amazing. We were.
It really was.
It was incredible.
Quick note, real quick. Leo looking
Leo.
absolutely amazed by the atmosphere whenever they were walking out. Go ahead.
It was amazing atmosphere, but it comes down to just and I agree with B. It comes down to the Kip Keller mistake. The momentum switched. Whenever that mistake happened, it kind of switched the momentum to St. Louis, and then they were on top of us, and then they scored. It's just it sucks, man. And fans were upset. Fans are mad. I'm mad. Everyone is mad. Not just. And I'm pretty sure Kip Keller's mad. He's mad at himself because he knows he messed up.
Yep.
Because it was a huge mistake, and it cost us the 3 points at the end of the day. But, like I said, this will make or break him. And this should drive him to do better. I'm expecting him to bounce back. I'm backing him. I know a lot of fans are backing him. But this should this should drive him to do better. And if he does have to step up again for us, he should know that you could never, ever in your career do that again.
Definitely interesting right there. I mean, it made it onto Instagram accounts.
viral.
I think Bleacher Report picked it up. ESPN picked it up. It definitely made rounds, mate.
Yeah,
it made rounds. Not only was it bad on Kip Keller, but a lot of people were throwing shade on the league, also saying that this is why the MLS is not being taken serious because of mistakes like that. I mean, this doesn't happen in high-level European. I mean, maybe it does. We saw Karius versus Real Madrid in a Champions League final.
Yeah.
Mistakes like that ruin you, bruv. Mistakes like that really, really hurt.
Yeah.
But let's see. We're going to get into the podcast now. We got Kip Keller. Obviously, B was saying what it was going to be the main talking point of this game and of this podcast, maybe, or at least the Austin FC segment. We got to talk about Kip Keller. He received a 5.5 match rating. He played 79 minutes after coming in for Mr. Julio Cascante. He had 6 clearances, y'all, 1 block shot. He had 1 error that led to goal. Apparently, SofaScore just gave him 1. Fans are saying maybe 3. Let's see, what else can we... He had 87% pass accuracy, but, of course, the one to Jared Stroud. I don't know if they counted that as accurate or not. And long balls, he had 2 out of 5. So we're going to get your thoughts on Mr. Kip Keller. B, what are your in-depth thoughts on Kip Keller's performance last night? But we got to talk about him.
I mean, some fans were saying that he wasn't even thinking that he was going to come on. I mean, I don't know if that was in his head that he was like, some fans said that he had some popcorn ready to enjoy the game. And I don't know if that was the case, man, because if you're on the bench, I think you should be ready to get in. You never know what could happen. And, Julio's injury, it was questionable whether Julio was going to start anyways because he had stitches in his head. That cut that he had with Stuver, Julio just getting banged up, and now he's got another issue. Aside from Kip, I mean, we'll get to Julio in a little bit, but man, it just sucks. It's sad to see it. It's sad to see us just lose the game to St. Louis, them being an expansion team, bro. Giving them their first 3 points, their first victory in club history, and it's gonna come down to Kip. And man, it's just unfortunate, bro. It's unfortunate. This like Bali said, this could either motivate him. Hopefully he takes this as fuel and motivates him and he can come back and just grind and work and brush this off. But it's going to be tough mentally to shake this aside. And then plus the next time that he comes in for us, the next time that he plays for us, it's going to still linger. What needs to happen is he needs to get a couple performances under his belt, some good performances under his belt to push this behind him. Because if he doesn't play for another couple of weeks, I mean, it's gonna haunt him, man. And it's tough, bro.
Now, on Kip Keller, Bali, before I go to you, we got to talk about the main mistake, the biggest one, obviously the one that made its rounds on social media, the 2-2, the back pass to Jared Stroud. Now, we have to talk about the fact that Jared Stroud was seen asking for the ball, calling for the ball. I mean, Kip Keller, of course, you have to ask yourself, why is he not focused? Why isn't he dialed into the game 100% for him to commit mental mistakes like that? But what do you think was going on through Mr. Kip Keller's head, bro? What do you think went on to that mistake? And also, I got to ask you, can he bounce back from this? That's a big question.
I think it was just a second of just losing concentration, bro. I mean, I honestly think that he didn't even see Stroud. He saw Suber, he passed it back, and he kind of just said, "Oh man, it's Stroud." Because if you look at the video, he's not even looking at Stuver. He just passes the ball. He's looking at Leo. He just passes the ball back and doesn't see Stroud there. It's just a slight second of losing concentration in a big game with the fans, everyone behind you, and you're not focused.
Against St. Louis, and he's
against
from
Sa-
St. Louis.
And he's from St. Louis, and people were kind of telling him that maybe he did it on purpose. I don't think he did that on purpose.
There's no way, bro.
We had the kid on the Top Flight podcast.
Yeah, we did. We did.
He is a great kid, man. He is a great guy. It's just he just lost concentration, bro. And at this level, you're a professional soccer player. You cannot do something like that.
I agree with that. I agree
He
with
cost
that.
us 3 points, and that's the reality of it. Now he needs to man up, and he needs to let this drive him and do better next time. Because, like I said, and I'll say it again, this cannot happen again. This cannot happen again. And if he needs to go to Austin FC 2 and get some games going and get his confidence back, put him down Austin FC 2 and let him get some games under his belt.
That might be a bit harsh, mate.
Because
That would destroy whatever bit of confidence
Yeah.
is left.
He wouldn't be
in
back.
this kid.
He wouldn't be back for a while.
That kid would probably take years to come back. He might not come back if you destroy his confidence like
Yeah.
that. Send him to Austin FC 2. I get it. Everybody's saying send Kip Keller to Austin FC 2, but also right now we don't have the luxury of just sending, I guess, quote unquote, experienced center backs to Austin FC 2, because let's say we do send Kip Keller to the second team. Who is going to step up? We're going to be left with who? Just Tarek? We're going to be left with Leo?
And Julio.
And Julio,
That's
we
it.
don't know when he's gonna come back. That info is gonna be coming out soon. Hopefully, Phil West from the Striker asked Josh Wolf on his status. But we're gonna talk about that later. So B, I have to ask you also: can Kip Keller bounce back from this, mate?
He definitely can, bro. I mean, a lot of players bounce back. It's just gonna be the approach of the club. I mean, Wolf himself mentally, you know, how strong is he mentally, bro? Like, what's everything going on? Will he collapse? I mean, you know, all that takes into account. It's just more of a mental game than physical. I mean, look, this kid started for us in our first game last season, and
Yes.
people were giving him praise. They were saying future U.S. men's player.
He was
They were
getting
saying
praise last season. Yes.
Gabrielson hadn't just showed up yet. You know, he was new to the club, and people were saying that they would rather have him start. You know, last year I had the take of him, like people telling everybody to relax on Kip. He could be a great player for us.
You did, mate.
But
You did.
to have him start for us is at a young age, just being drafted, it's ridiculous to me, and it just goes to show, man, how, you know, we miss Gabrielson. We missed him bad, and it also highlighted the fact of how much and how important Julio is to this team, bro.
100%.
Yeah.
Somebody in the fan reactions or in the space, there was so many people that I heard speak last night, but they said, I want to hear the Julio Cascante haters now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because this guy knows our system. And I was defending him preseason. A lot of people didn't want to see this guy in the lineup. And I was like, hold on. This is Josh Wolf's number one center back right now. He knows the system better than everybody. And he's a presence in the box. I mean, we were getting bullied in the box, bro. We were getting bullied in the box. That first goal, Kip Keller loses his man because we're on Kip. Julio Cascante most likely would have been on that man and cleared that ball, mate. Julio Cascante is our guy in the air. He's the best person we have in the air right now, at least on defense. I don't know on the attack side of things. He is pretty good. But anything else we can add on Mr. Kip Keller, boys?
Man, I honestly, I wish him well, bro. I hope that he can recover from this. He's gonna need backing from from his teammates, from the coach. I hope they can comfort him and at least explain to him that he can bounce back from this. I'm just wishing him the best. Hey, look, man, it might have been emotions. It might have been, you know, alcohol drinks after the game. A lot of people came at Kip, man, a lot. And I don't agree with most of the stuff they said. I mean, look, I do get it. He cost us the game. That's facts. We lost this game because of Kip Keller, because of his mistakes. We lost 3 points. It is true. It's fact. But I do hope that he recovers, man, and
Mentally for sure, bro.
mentally for sure. And I mean, we're
definitely
looking
for
kind of
sure.
shaky at the back after 1 week. After 1 week, you know, we sold off Romagna. Because Romagna I mean, this is his loan move seems way more sketchy now that we
let
need
him go.
I
Yeah.
mean, he could have came on the field instead of Kip, in my opinion. But yeah,
We'll see. Bali, anything else you want to add on Mr. Kip Keller?
I mean, it's on him now. It's on him.
Yeah.
You know, it's on him. He's a grown man, and he should take this as a learning lesson, and bounce back, man. That's all we want from him. Just bounce back. I'm gonna support you. Some fans are gonna support you. I won't tell you all fans because, you know, a lot of fans are very, very upset. But it's on you now, man. It's on you.
Now let's get it more into the game. Not just Mr. Kip Keller, because also on that first goal, Brad Stuver came out very bad, came out poorly. Should have been a bit more smarter whenever he comes out for the ball on a corner kick. But let's get more into the game a bit. Some stats I have here for the first half. Obviously, St. Louis controlled. The total shots for ATX was 3. St. Louis had 8 shots on target, 1 for ATX, 5 for St. Louis. I mean, that's pretty dominant first half right there for them. The corner kicks even, they had 4 versus our 3. Brad Stuver was a busy man in the first half. He had to make 4 saves versus the St. Louis keeper Burki, who we heard that he was pretty good. He made no saves, but he did get scored on by Drusi. Incredible goal right there. We're going to talk about that right now. The possession, though, is very interesting, y'all. Looks like we're back to that trend where we have the ball a lot. Yeah. You know what I mean? And we still let the opponent do its thing. Austin FC had 60% versus St. Louis 40. And in the second half, it was a bit different. Austin FC came back. We were talking about this, how it looked to be a completely different game. Second half, Austin FC had 10 shots. One of those was on target, but we were being more productive, I guess you can say. That was probably John Gallagher's goal, right? Corner kicks, we had 5 versus St. Louis's 4. And the possession stayed the same, 60-40. So we were dominant on that, right? The goals is what I want to talk about right now. And it was the goal by Sebastian Drusi and Mr. John Gallagher. Gallagher, both of these guys recently had birthdays too in this month. So very happy for them, B. Let's get your take, because you saw Sebastian Drusi from a very interesting angle whenever he scored his beautiful goal.
I saw it right there. I mean, the only thing between me and them was the advertisement board. We were in the I worked media at the game, and so I saw it really close hand. I mean, bro, watching that goal, I almost forgot to be on point with my camera and everything, because I just watched it happen, and I put everything aside and I just watched it happen, bro. I was locked in. I saw him. It was almost like if it was in slow motion, bro, the way the ball went in the back of the net, how he chipped it. I mean, this guy is just, that goal, it says a lot about the player, bro. Drusi is just,
he is him.
He is that guy. He is that guy.
He is him.
So that's the type of goal that Drusi scores. That's the type of quality and brilliance that he brings. I mean, the whole first half was nothing except for that goal on our side. I mean, we had nothing, and that goal kind of, he can just create that moment of brilliance, ties the game up, changes the game, and that's the type of player that he is, and that's why we locked him down, and he can provide this. I mean, that goal was
beautiful goal.
Beautiful goal.
Just kissed it off of his boot.
I mean, God, it's gonna be tough to score another beautiful goal like that. I mean, it's just, I watched it go in. It was like it was in slow motion, bro. It was amazing.
And Drusi, back to business. Picking up exactly where he left off, scoring goals that are really MVP caliber, mate. And Burki was supposed to be one of St. Louis's aces. There was some St. Louis fans saying if we knew about their players, and the guy that I looked into a bit was Burki, because I had heard his name previously. I don't know if I think he played in Serie A for a bit, maybe in Germany for Bundesliga.
I'm not sure.
But I did hear his name, and Drusi made him look like a schoolboy. So, I mean, some fans were saying that St. Louis embarrassed Austin, but I mean, Austin kind of gave him the game,
bro.
Austin kind of gave him the game. But right now that we're on Drusi's goal, Bali, I want to bring you in because you were next to me and you highlighted this as soon as it happened. Leo Väisänen's pass to Sebastian Drusi was absolutely masterful. So please give us your take on the goal if you'd like, but mainly Leo Väisänen's pass, bro, because it was incredible.
I mean, it was a beautiful, beautiful pass. That was an amazing pass by Leo, and a wonderful and a beautiful finish by Drusi Dior. He's that guy, like everyone's saying. And,
he is him.
He is him, and he played good. He got us back into the game, and then Gallagher came in and he got us the lead. But yeah, St. Louis fans are coming after us, telling us, you must not know who our team is. I don't care about your team, because none of your players impress me, and your team doesn't even impress me, to be honest with you. You have one of our rejects playing for you, and he's your best player in your team, one of our rejects. So remember that.
He did make us pay, though.
Yeah, he did make us pay, but we lost the game because we beat ourselves.
Yeah,
off a mistake.
I agree.
Because if it wasn't for that mistake, we would have won that game 3-1, 4-1. But that mistake ruined everything.
We gave them the dub.
Exactly.
They won because we lost, not because they beat us.
Interesting quote here by Wolf, guys. It says, the goal kind of shook us when we gave the lead away. I think that was probably the most unnerving thing about the night. We gave it away and kind of lost our steel a little bit. That was Wolf on the game. I mean, the gaffer's saying it. It's black and white. It's black and white right there. Now, let's talk a little bit about John Gallagher's goal. He comes in off the bench for Zan Komanek. A lot of fans were saying, hey, why not start John Gallagher? Why fix something that's not broken? I guess people were saying. He comes onto the pitch, makes an instant impact, gets his goal, celebrates interesting way. Musas, Rashford took the finger to his head. But B, I want to get your take on Mr. John Gallagher's goal. I mean, he is in, I guess you could say, season 2 form. This guy's
Yeah.
great for us.
I think the reason why he didn't start is because I think Wolf is trying to give Zanny another shot, another chance to get going. So, I think that's the reason why he didn't start. He came on, man, and changed the game for us. I mean, the whole first half we played, we had nothing going except for the juicy goal. And then come the second half, we kind of had more of a chip on our shoulder. Gallagher came in, changed the game. We were a little bit more offensive. We were pushing forward a lot more. We kind of started to get control of the game, and his goal just was great. And I mean, if this was Annie's chance to kind of solidify that spot, I think Gallagher came in and says, nope, I think he starts next game for us, bro. If it's all on what Wolf wants to do, man. This is the perfect time, the beginning of the season. People act like Kip Keller just cost us the championship, but
The conference final.
the conference final or something. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. This Wolf is gonna. We'll see what Wolf's in his head, man. Because I'm thinking, why not keep giving? If you know what Gallagher can do for you, right, bro? Like, that he's gonna come in and he does what he does, and he did great. And you still got Zan Kolmanic, who he plays that position. Gallagher was shifted and kind of transformed into being that left back. And Zanny is a left back, so I wouldn't be surprised if Zanny starts again, try to get him going, trying to get him to be up in the form that we know he can be.
100%. Now, Juicy, we talked about him just a bit on his goal. He had this quote to say. He said, I think we put pressure on ourselves because of the way we play, the form in which we do it. I think, obviously, you feel a bit of pressure, but that doesn't have to change the idea of our game. And also, it is important to note that this game, we came out with a 4-2-3-1. And last season, Josh Wolf favored the 4-3-3 heavily. So is Josh Wolf maybe just doing season 1 Josh Wolf things and trying to move stuff around that really shouldn't be moved around?
I mean, look, bro, this is the beginning of the season, bro. Like,
try stuff.
try exactly.
This is the moment. This is the moment.
Let him cook.
Let him cook.
How do you not know if things gonna work out? This is, I mean, look, man. As kind of some fans might not take this well, but like as far as like where you want to kind of try things and not work out is at this part of the season, bro. I know last season we started on fire. We 10 goals in 2 games, sure, and it was great. But we got a bunch of new names, and we got Zardes, we got Rigoni that's gonna, he got officially a good preseason on him. This is the part where you try shit out, and Wolf tried some stuff out, and
Yes, yeah, he did.
And unfortunately, Kip costs us the game. But this is where you try it out, man. This is where you cook, and man,
He made a mess.
bro. Despite the loss, I'm gonna just say this, bro. Despite the loss, St. Louis ain't gonna be. No, I mean. They
We'll
beat
see.
us.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll
But
see.
I just don't see St. Louis being up there towards the end of the season. I think we're gonna be up there in the table, and they're gonna be below us.
This is
quite
one
a
game.
bit.
Slip up.
This is my opinion, bro.
Slip up, right?
Slip up. We gave them the dub. Look, man, a clip went viral on Twitter. Bali 4-0. I said 3-0. Primo said 6-0, and we got clowned because we went in there confidently, and rightfully so we lost. But to say they came in and gave us the work is not.
It's not what happened.
Cap.
It's
We
cap.
gave y'all
It's
the
cap.
dub.
We gave them the dub.
Kip cost us the game. We gave you the dub. So,
It is what it is, mate. I want to move on to Julio Cascante. We got to talk about him and his injury. Obviously, at minute 7 was a big hit to AustinFC. Kip Keller came on, and the rest is history. But looking further than that, thinking of what comes after the game, we got to think about the problem that this injury brings to our defensive depth, to our CB situation. We got to think about the games coming up, because I kept saying this last night. It doesn't get easier. It gets harder from here. We got MLS coming up Saturday, Montreal at home, luckily. But after that, we got to travel. We're going to DR, Champions League. It's happening. A lot of fans thought that it might not. It was probably going to get canceled. We're going to get a free pass to the next round. Well, we're going to have to play that game now. AC Violet was probably watching this game last night and licking their chops.
Yeah.
Licking their fingers, saying, hey, let me get this defense. And we were on this podcast saying, like, oh, this game, we're gonna win this. And you were on here saying how we need to really not underestimate some of these teams. So definitely got to look forward and be thinking, what our solution is going to be to the CB, I guess, quote unquote, crisis that we're going into right now. Julio Cascante, I have this quote here. It says, this is from Josh Wolf on Julio. It says, we'll probably get some images tomorrow and be able to assess it. Obviously he felt it quite quickly when he kind of dug his knee into the ground. So hopefully it's not too severe. Now, fans were saying he was grabbing his groin. Bali, I want to get your take on this first. The main question is, can we survive without Julio Cascante for the next, I don't know how long it's going to be. I won't know soon, but let's say 6 weeks.
Nah, man. If Julio is out, we are done in
Damn,
the
6 weeks is a long time, bro.
We are done. I even heard Josh Wolf saying that maybe they talked to Alex Ring about playing a center back.
Wow.
So
He's played there before.
He's played there before. And if Julio isn't back, we are done out here. It's gonna be very, very tough. We're not done, but it's gonna be very, very tough because, like you said, we are in a lot of competition this year. We want to compete, and our starting center back is not there. So where are all those all the people that hated on Julio on Twitter? Where are y'all at now? Y'all see what happens when he's not playing for us?
That's a good point.
All this shit talking that y'all were doing about Julio on Twitter. Julio this, Julio's a mistake.
Those videos with circus music.
All those videos with circus music, all
was-
that disrespect.
That was
What now?
interesting.
What do you have to say now? Yeah,
We
shut
need
your
this
mouth.
guy.
Shut your mouth.
We need this
because
guy.
we need Julio.
Yeah,
we need
do.
Julio. We need Julio. Let's bring it back down to
Disrespectful,
Regular
man.
level.
I called it. I knew the disrespect was out of line. Out of line disrespectful that we're showing Julio. Respect this man. He's been here for 3 years. Every single year, you put a different center back with him to partner up with him. Every year you switch it up for him, and he's always trying to adjust. He's always there for the team. And now that he leaves, we see the key. We see how we miss Julio. And people still want to disrespect the guy. Still don't show him no fucking respect. I'm tired of that shit.
no.
And it's always on Twitter. Show respect.
Well, Twitter's the place to do it, bro.
Well, we have maybe a little bit of
Clowns.
a little bit of positive notes here for Julio Cascante on the Instagram comments. We have a fan saying, feel better. Somebody else putting the praying hands, somebody putting the crying. So, Quesadilla also. We had Recupérate pronto, te necesitamos. Fans saying that, hey, get better soon. We need you. And that's exactly what is happening right now. And not only do we miss Julio, we also have to note that last night it showed how much Austin FC is missing Ruben Gabrielson. B, you have any take on Julio's situation and the center back situation?
Yeah, man. This shows a lot of how much Julio means to us, bro. And I wish him well. I hope it's not a 6
Fast recovery, please,
man.
please.
Hopefully it's minor. Hopefully he can get back to it, man. He's had a rough start to the season with that cut that we mentioned earlier. I just got a little small take on the Kip situation is what Wolf does next, because it's tricky, because in my mind I kind of want to say start Kip again. A lot of people are going to be like, what? Why? But, like, the faster that this kid can get on the field and have a good performance, the faster he can put this behind him, bro. If he were to just be cut off cold turkey, this is going to eat him. He's going to be dying to get back on the pitch.
To prove
To prove
himself.
to prove it and get, to regain all that confidence he had been in. But then on the counterpart is that if he starts for us and he does another blunder,
that's when things get tough.
That's puts him deeper in the hole. So it's a tricky situation for Wolf. Let's see what Wolf has to say. For sure, that game against Violet in the Champions League, I think he should get some big chunk of minutes. So maybe in that game he can get back to the confidence that he needs. I'm not really sure against Montreal. We got him next, but man, he needs to play ASAP and get a good performance.
Primo over there laughing at some of these comments on
the
Instagram.
comments are disrespectful. They are disrespectful.
They're harsh. Go ahead, Bali.
No, the comments are disrespectful. I mean, and I even saw people commenting on Kip's old pictures, disrespecting him. It's sad, man. It is sad, but
They even updated his Wikipedia.
What did
They
they do?
updated his Wikipedia to some dumb stuff.
Oh, okay,
I don't even want to say it on the pod. But one thing that I have here from Wolf is this quote on Kip Keller, because B said that we're going to have to see what Josh Wolf wants to do with Kip Keller. But it seems like Wolf is going to build this guy up. Wolf says, we've got to build him up. He's a young player. He's made a mistake, and we've got to move on from that. This game is about mistakes. It's not the fact that you make it. It's about how you can pick yourself up and move on. He'll be stronger and better for it in the long run, even though it hurts right now. And that's words from the gaffer.
You know what I would do, bro? I would tell Kip, I would be like, grab him. I'm like, look, Kip, is this the type of player that you are? Is this the type of player that you are?
Just slap him around a little.
Yeah,
baby.
like, hey, wake
Like,
up.
hey.
Hey, are you ready to go again? Do you
Yeah.
want to make up for your mistakes?
Yeah.
Yes? Tell me yes. And if he says yes, you start him against Montreal,
I agree,
man.
mate.
You know what I mean?
Starting against
I
Montreal.
don't think so.
That's
B.
crazy.
Look, I don't know if it's going to happen.
I don't know if mentally.
I don't know if
mentally he's
maybe,
ready.
maybe against Violet in the Champions League for sure, I would say. But I don't know about Montreal. You're right. But the sooner he can get back on the field and prove right, the better, in my opinion, bro.
Now, right now that we're on the center back situation, I guess you could say, before we brush over, I want to mention Tarek. We had fans last night at the fan reactions asking for Ambro. They said, "Where's Ambro? Is Ambro not ready? Why is he not coming on instead of Kip?" Josh Wolf obviously trusted Kip Keller more than Ambro Tarek. I got to get y'all's take if y'all think Ambro Tarek could be a solution for Austin FC.
I don't know, man. I think he's gonna play well for us, bro. As far as the question on why he didn't come in instead of Kip, I think maybe Wolf saw this as a good opportunity for Kip to grow as a young player. Like last year, he started the first game of the season, bro, and he had a hell of a game.
Yep.
You know, we played against Cincinnati, I believe, our first game.
Cincy.
So he had a hell of a game.
Kip played like 70 or 65 minutes.
You know, maybe Wolf said, all right, this is a good game for Kip to get going, to build some experience, because maybe he knows Tarek is going to be provide for us. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if he starts next game if Julio's not ready.
Yeah.
But I think that was I don't think I see anything beyond it, whether he thinks, oh, is Tarek fit? Is Tarek not good enough? I don't think that is. I think he just kind of saw as an opportunity to get Kip going, and it didn't work out.
But
Real quick on that,
yeah,
some fans were saying, like, sub him out if he's having
a bad
blunder
game.
and then put in Tarek.
Yes.
And that's a good question, but when things are happening, you're up 2-1, and it's just a blink of an eye, it snaps. You don't make that decision. It's easy to see in 2020 after the game, oh, you should have done it here. But during the game, being 2-1 up, you wouldn't have made that substitution, in my opinion, bro.
And also, Kip Keller just knows the system better. Wolf Ball is a very tough system.
Yeah.
We had Juicy say it. On the quote that I read earlier, he was saying that maybe there's a lot of pressure just based on the way we play.
Yeah.
But Bali, do you have a take on Mr. Ambro Tarek?
Oh, to me, 100% Amro Tarek needs to start next game against Montreal. I mean, there's just no doubt about it. I love Kip. I love the guy, but
I'm sure he also knows Montreal well.
Yeah, and he has MLS experience.
He does.
He played in New York. He played in Orlando, so he knows the league.
He's a big
and
dude too.
Yeah, I think he starts 100% next game against Montreal, and if he's not ready, if he's not up to speed, I think that I'll go with what the gaffer said. I'll try Alex Ring in that defensive spot. I don't want to be hard on the kid, but I think Kip just needs to just sit down for a bit, relax, look at it from the outside, and maybe
That's a good point.
Maybe start him against Violet in DR. Maybe start him in that game, see how he does, get his confidence back up. But next week at the Q2, I'm sorry, man. I think Ambro Tarek needs to start.
I agree with that.
I think so, man. I think so. I think that's what has to happen. I mean, Josh Wolf has to send somewhat of a message like, hey, we can't have that happening again.
Man,
And somebody asked him in the press conference, they asked Wolf if Ambro Tarek is ready. If I'm not mistaken, he did say that Ambro Tarek is ready, but they just went with Kip for the night.
That's what I was saying earlier, bro.
Yeah,
like,
they
maybe
just went with
Wolf
Kip.
said, hey, look, man, let's give Kip this game.
Yep. Tarek is ready, and I think Saturday he might get that call up. We'll see.
Too, bro.
Let's move on. We got to talk about, just real quick, Danny Pereira praise. Last night, this kid was probably our best player. I mean, he was all over the field. Nolvis was in the north end, and he caught a fantastic video of his run. Danny Pereira pulled up this incredible run from our box. He just took it. He's faster than the St. Louis players, even with the ball. It was incredible. It's on Twitter. Y'all can actually check that out. But Danny Pereira last night, I have a couple stats on him. He had 90 minutes played, 92% pass accuracy, 10 out of 12 long balls completed, and 2 key passes and 1 great run on the counterattack, which I just told you about. Bali, I mean, you were on the Danny Pereira early on the season. The league is finally catching up to this kid. There's even shouts of him going to La Selección de Venezuela.
Oh.
So give us your take on Danny Pereira and his rise, bro. I mean, this kid is crucial for our midfield now, bro.
I mean, just I words can't explain how I feel about the kid. I am beyond proud of the kid, the way his growth in the league, when he came in, and I could see it. I could see the man. This kid is special. He has something that nobody else got. And then we signed Valencia, and people were saying, "Oh, Danny's gonna be a bench player. Danny's gonna be this." But I believed in the kid, and I knew that this kid was special. And last night he showed it. I mean, this speed. I mean, to me, he looks faster than he's ever looked. His strength. The way he controls the ball, the way he plays with calmness. He doesn't rush anything. He's in a tight space. He looks for the pass. He takes a man. Just the way his style of play, everything about the kid. The kid is looking very, very impressive. And a lot of people have been mentioning to me, Danny to Europe. You know what? One day we will see this kid in Europe because his ceiling is way higher than the MLS. I'll tell you that right now.
This is the video right here of his run, in case y'all hadn't seen it. Got it on screen. People asked us that we need to start sharing what we're watching on screen, but we're going to work on that soon. But Danny gets the ball there.
Look at
Bye.
that speed.
Bye. See you later.
Look
See
at
you
that
later. And look,
speed.
doesn't stop there. A guy catches up, and Danny's faster than him with the ball, bro. He's faster than him with the ball. You know how hard that is to fight. You know how hard it is to be faster than somebody running next to you, and you're faster with the ball. I mean, that is talent. B, your take on Mr. Danny Pereira. I'm going to start calling him Mr. Danny Pereira. He's no longer a kid. It's Mr. Pereira, brother.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I mean, you know, us here at Top Flight, we value him very highly. Bali's been a fan of him since the Tech days.
We met him a long time ago. You remember that day at the Fairmont?
Yeah,
Shout out.
I mean, shout out to Danny. When Valencia was brought in, I was kind of thinking maybe, you know, Valencia would be starting for us, but no, man. Danny Pereira took this position, and now his position in the midfield, he's got to be one of the main first names in that team sheet when the lineup comes up.
100%.
He needs to be starting for us. Great game. I mean, Bali mentioned it. I don't know if he mentioned it on there, but he said that when Kip had that mistake, Danny pulled up to him. Oh, no, who's that? Daniel on the fan reactions.
Yeah, Danny said that on the fan reactions.
Went up to him and tried to gather him and say, like, hey, man, just let it go, move on. So, apart from being a great player, he seems to care and want to push him and
showing leadership.
Showing leadership to Kip and having his back. So, just a great player overall. I mean, he is Austin FC's young player, like, potential, like, the face of the young player coming up. Like, he can be one of the greatest for this club. Like, the potential for him is insane, bro.
If Danny stays in Austin FC long term, expect this. He will be wearing that captain badge
Future
soon.
Capi?
He will be wearing that captain badge soon. The kid shows leadership, like you just pointed out, with Kip. Nobody went up to Kip except Danny. Went up to him and said, hey.
Drusi also.
Drusi?
Went up to him.
Okay. Captain Juicy.
Yeah.
Captain Juicy. Perfect right there. Captain Juicy and Danny went over.
Well, you know, each club has their talisman. Ours is Drusi. Each club has their fan favorite, Diego. And each club has a young player that has a very, very high potential. And that's Danny.
Danny, bro. Danny. I mean, this kid is absolutely incredible. Primo, we haven't heard from you yet. I know you're a big Danny fan, bro. What can you tell us about Mr. Danny Pereira and last night's game? I know it was a quote-unquote shit game, but Danny Pereira really just gave me something to smile about, honestly.
Yeah, bro, shit game, but Danny Pereira, just an amazing talent, especially in the midfield. He was just running through those guys, breaking lines, doing a lot of work. He would even come down all the way to defend, starting to play from bottom, and it's just amazing seeing how he's developing and growing within this team. So that, you know, big positive from last night, and just excited to see him continue on the midfield.
Definitely, bro. I really wish we can hold on to this kid for a very long time. I mean, I know that you can say it. I know bigger teams are gonna come looking for him. We're a very young club. I would love to see him go to Europe. I would love for him to leave and for him to reward the club, like leaving like a bag. I would love that. That would be fantastic because that would help us grow. And if that's the case, I mean, we want to see Danny grow. So it's not like we're like, no, don't leave, no. We want to see him grow. We want to see him grow into this player that we all know that he's going to be one day. I mean, I see him in La Liga. I don't know about the EPL, but I see him in La Bundesliga. I see him in Serie A.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love that.
One more thing I want to say, too, is like, you know, being a soccer player is almost every kid's dream. You know, being able to provide for your family and be financially stable to just playing the sport that you love is amazing. And this kid is showing that hard work. You know, I think this kid, if he keeps going like this, being the main man for Austin, when his contract talks are coming up, no question, he will deserve, and I think he is fighting to be financially stable and get a bag. You know, we saw Drusi get a bag, we saw Dale get a bag, and you know,
Gallagher got a bag.
Gallagher, it's just like, I think if he keeps going on this road, he will be at one point be making some you know, making a living, and he can help his family, and he can do what the whole point of playing is about, man.
The dream, bro.
Right now he's grinding it, and he's doing it. He's putting in the work, man.
One last thing on Mr. Danny. It's getting to the point where you bring up Austin FC and you have to bring up Danny Pereira.
Yeah,
it's getting to that point where Danny Pereira is starting to be on the Mount Rushmore of Austin FC. I mean, this kid is absolutely incredible, and I'm happy to see such a young talent at our club for hopefully years to come. Yeah. One more topic that we have on the Austin FC segment. We got a couple more minutes left. B over here got to keep us on a strict schedule. Y'all. So we have Owen Wolf versus Alex Ring. That's been a huge topic of debate on Twitter. Save this for last. Owen Wolf versus Alex Ring. The fans on Twitter are going mental. The space last night was spicy. I mean, spicy is an understatement, honestly. We had Phoenix go off versus Mark Turner. Vanilla Mexican dropped one of his spiciest takes. I mean, he was probably shaking with his phone. I mean, we had fans from St. Louis chime in. I mean, it was incredible. Space was absolutely bonkers. But one of the main topics was Owen Wolf versus Alex Ring. And the question is simple. I mean, hopefully it's simple. Who should start? Because we saw Owen Wolf maybe an underwhelming performance. The kid is young. He's very young. His preseason was great. Alex Ring has been rumored to seem disinterested. He doesn't seem like he's here right now. His mind maybe is somewhere else. Even in warm-ups, we noticed Alex Ring really did not look interested. Maybe he knew he wasn't going to play until late on in the game, but he was sitting down. So I go back to it. The question, is it that simple? Who should start, B? Owen Wolf or Alex Ring?
Look, man, for sure, for a fact, something's going on with Alex Ring, bro. We don't know exactly 100% sure. Something's going on, whether it's some beef behind the scenes, whether it's him, he has some personal issues. I don't know what it is, but for sure something's going on behind the scenes that's causing Alex Ring to not be fully focused or not be, 100% there, as you can see.
I think it's his family, bro.
Maybe it did. We're not sure, man. But
I think his family flew back, and he's here by himself again, brother.
Something's going on, bro. And Owen Wolf is in that position, and we rate Owen Wolf highly here, man. I think he can be a great game. A lot of people didn't think he had a good game,
I mean, I don't think he did, honestly.
I don't think he did as well. But
a couple podcasts ago, we were really backing him. Yeah. But last night, I mean, his performance just wasn't there, man.
Yeah, I honestly prefer. I wouldn't mind maybe Owen Wolf maybe getting another game, getting going. It's the beginning of the season. He will kick. We know what he can provide for us, bro. But you would want prime Ring in there, inform Ring. I mean, and hopefully things get situated and he can be fully focused on the team, man.
Definitely, bro. Now, real quick, Bali, I got some stats here. Minutes played: 75 minutes for Owen, 15 for Alex Ring. Accurate passes: 28 out of 38, 74% for Owen. 12 out of 14, that's 86% for Alex Ring. Long balls completed, 4 out of 4 for Owen, 1 out of 1 for Ring, so both of them were 100% on that. Interceptions, 1 for Owen, 1 for Ring. 1 and 1. I mean, I thought Owen would have had maybe 3 or 4, depending on based off of the minutes that he played. And last but not least, the match rating. Owen had a 7.0, while Alex Ring had a 6.8. I mean, very close ratings right there. And the minutes played were absolutely different. So before I get Primo's take, I want to get you on this, mate. Who should start, Owen Wolf or Alex Ring? The fans want to know.
I think, there is probably something going on with Alex. I don't think it's family, because I saw on Instagram that he posted a video with his daughters and his wife that they were at his house. They were in the pool, you know. So I think his family's here. He's focused. I think that just the way that they took the captain armband away from him, and now Drusi has it, and then him being benched by Josh Wolf's son, it looks bad, it's kind of harsh. It's kind of harsh towards Ring, but who should start next game? I think it has to be Alex Ring. I'm not telling you give him the captain armband back. I'm just telling you to start the man, because he knows that he has experience, and he knows what it takes, man. Nothing against Owen Wolf. Owen Wolf, he's a young player. He's 18 years old. He is young. Yeah. He is young. He still has a lot to learn. And Wolf said it in the press conference that it all happened. Everything was picked by and chose by preseason. Owen deserved to start. Owen deserved his starting position. So we don't know who trained. We don't know. We're not in training. We don't know who was. Maybe Owen was training harder than Alex. Maybe he was giving it more. But after this performance, I think that Alex Ring needs to come back into the lineup and give him an opportunity to let him show us what he got.
Primo, I want to get your thoughts on what Bali just said and also what B just said. Just one of the last topics we're going to cover on the Austin FC segment. I mean, Owen Wolf versus Alex Ring. I think Owen definitely deserves another run at it. I definitely want to see this lineup again. I was a big fan of it whenever I was hearing rumors of what it was going to look like. I was a big fan of this lineup coming into this game. But, I mean, maybe the team just gels better with Alex Ring right now. Owen Wolf should be maybe integrated to the team later on in the season. We'll see. But let's get your thoughts, Primo, real quick on the Owen Wolf situation and Alex Ring.
Don't forget Ring's a DP, Primo.
Yes.
Can't forget that, bro.
It's also not his fault that he's a DP, though.
Yeah,
it's not his fault he's a DP. He never asked for that. because he is a DP based off of some wanky MLS rules.
Yeah.
The only reason why he is a DP is so that we can have the three.
So the whole
young
Ceci
money.
situation.
The
man.
whole Ceci
Yeah,
situation,
yeah,
moving
yeah.
stuff around. That goes back to,
We're
to
still
the Ceci
yeah,
situation.
yeah.
So the fact that Ring's a DP player is not entirely his fault.
But it is
He's
what it
still a
is.
DP
Yeah,
player.
yeah.
Go ahead, Primo.
I'm gonna go with Owen Wolf. I think Owen Wolf should start next game and should get another chance for sure. There's a reason why he's starting. I think maybe he might have just trained better this whole preseason. And
He also got a banger goal versus Miami.
Yeah, doing goal contributions throughout the preseason, and he was looking good. So I think he deserves another chance. It's not like he played horrible. I did see some good moments from Owen Wolf transitioning from the defense into an attacking chance. So there are some good things coming off of Wolf. And I think everyone was kind of just in a bad mood about the whole Kip situation. I think everyone was kind of just picking at every little thing. So everyone at the end was like, oh, yeah, and I think Ring should start. So I think maybe we would have had a better game. Everyone would be more on the Wolf side. But, he's young. I think he clicks well with Pereira. So I wouldn't be mad to see him next game.
Interesting take right there, Primo. Backing Owen Wolf. Primo backing Owen Wolf. Bali backing Alex Ring. B, who are you backing?
I'm backing Alex.
Backing Alex. B,
But
who are you backing?
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily backing. We
Look,
back
man,
everybody, but
I wanna see
who
Alex.
are you fancying
I'm backing
to
both
start?
of them, but I want to see Alex.
Okay,
back in.
thank you.
Alex,
B.
when Alex gets the chance, I think he's gonna try to see prove a point and show out and be like, I am who I am. Like he's gonna be maybe the whole captain thing kind of mess with him, but
Yeah.
I see him coming in.
Has to.
We're
bro.
gonna need everybody, bro. We're gonna need everybody. Ring is gonna come in. Wolf is just having the chance right now, and last year we gave Kip a chance. He did well. Let's give Owen a chance. Everyone's gonna play right now. Wolf is cooking, bro. Let him cook.
Let him cook.
Let him cook,
Let
bro.
him cook.
This is the time to try shit out. This is the time to give some young players some minutes. If Kip Killer costs us 3 points, he costs us the first 3 points of the season. I mean, he's not costing. We're not fighting for playoffs and needing a point every single game as we must win, and he costs us that. It's a different situation. This is where you try things out when you get players to see
Get it out of your system.
who wants to be informed, who wants to get this, who wants to be a starter for this team. Show
Yep.
me, and this is
Yep.
the time you
Yep.
show it. So let him cook, bro.
Let him cook. Good take on that, B. Definitely. We definitely wanted to cover more topics on the Austin segment. There was a lot to unpack from this game. I know we could have gone maybe 3 hours on this, but
Yeah.
we have an hour and 20 minute space you can find on We're Austin TV, Twitter. You can check that out. An hour and 20 minutes on there where we're just talking straight Austin FC. We didn't get a chance to get to it today, but Zardes looked very underwhelming. A lot of
Yeah.
fans were calling him out. Josh Wolf had a quote on him. I'm going to just read a quick quote on Zardes to end the segment. It says, "We've got to continue to work with him. He's got a good understanding of what we're trying to do in and around the box. He's strong. We didn't create enough chances or situations in and around setting up the attack. Looking to get in line and then the right moments and when we're crossing the ball, how we're crossing the ball. It's not just a matter of service." And that was Wolf on Zardes pretty much saying that he didn't get enough service.
Bro,
now.
he needs to play, bro. Zardes needs to play. How else is he gonna show you what he's got? He's gonna need some time to play. He's gonna all these new faces, this new system, whatever you want to call it, this new season of ours, Juicy lockdown, Diego lockdown. Zardes is gonna need some minutes, bro, to show what he's got. Try to gel this new system. People are upset that Maxi deserved it last season, and I think he did. I think he did deserve it. But the only way to see how things are gonna work is to let the guys play, bro. Zardes played, and he needs more time. Everybody needs more time. Wolf needs more time.
Let him cook.
Let everybody cook, man. Let's see. This is the time to see. Let's see what we got going
Let
on,
him
bro.
cook.
Different vibe.
Yeah, we got to go on to the European
Well,
segment.
you wanna look ahead at the Montreal game?
Yes, we do actually.
Yeah, let's look ahead. I
Okay,
mean, we
if
got
you let
Montreal
me.
there.
Let's get it.
That's next. I mean, next Saturday. Same
Montreal.
time. Same time.
We gotta make up for
We have to
we
bounce
have to
back,
make
bro.
up
We have to.
for this defeat. We gotta let all that frustration out on Montreal, man.
So we got Austin FC versus Montreal next week, 7:30 at Q2 Stadium.
Run it back.
Run it back. Let's check out Montreal real quick.
And we've never played them before ever. So right, is that correct?
I think that's what people were saying.
remember-
I don't think we've ever played Montreal. Have we?
I think we might have, bro. I
we
think we
might
might
have.
have played
I
them.
think
we
we
might
played them
have.
last season.
I
Yeah,
think we did.
but yeah, we
All right, so Montreal, what was it? Where are they at? February. Yesterday, they lost to Inter Miami 2-0.
2-0.
Yeah, so
Lost
Man.
Inter Miami goals by Krislov and Borgelin. Borgelin and Kristivov.
So they're
Yeah.
they're coming off a loss too, just
Coming
like
off a loss, just like us.
So they want to win.
They want to
as much
win.
as we do.
Wanna
As much as me do, yeah.
So
definitely.
it's not gonna be easy.
we need to set things right, bro. We need to set things right. We need to set things right from the defeat that we had. We need to come out strong, bro. We need to get this dub, man. But like you said, so do them. They need this dub too as well.
Austin FC is favored 43%, 27% for a draw, 30% win for Montreal at Q2 Stadium is going to be at 7:30. I'm scared to say this. Score predictions. Bali, starting off with you, Primo. Get yours ready, mate. And don't say 6-0, mate. Go ahead, Bali. Go ahead.
I think it'll be a 2-0.
2-0. Austin
Yeah.
FC or okay.
Of course.
2-0. So
2-0 Austin FC.
defense gets his stuff together and picks up a clean sheet.
Amro comes in and he proves that he
Oof.
deserves to start.
Amro and Leo.
Amro and Leo, and I think that Drusi Dior just like he always does. You know, he's always saving us. He's always scoring for us, and I think he bags 2 goals next week.
B, let's get your score prediction, mate.
I'm gonna have to agree with Bali, bro. I'm gonna go 2-0. I'm gonna agree. The same take, man. I think Tarek is gonna come in. I think we'll get that clean sheet, and yeah, I mean, Juice is gonna score for sure. I mean, this guy, he's gonna be scoring for a while. So offensively, I think we'll get on the score sheet. So I see a 2-0 as well.
Primo, your take, score prediction, mate.
9-0.
7-0.
7-0.
7-0.
Nah, come on, man.
I'm gonna say 3-1.
3-1. Austin FC?
Wins. Yes.
Okay,
Austin wins, but
okay.
we get scored on.
Okay. I kind of see that happening. I don't think we can hold a clean sheet. I'm gonna just say it. I don't think we can hold a clean sheet for the next maybe 3 games. Without Julio, I'm not even gonna think about a clean sheet. Even though funny little stat when we posted a graphic about the center backs on We're Austin TV, the stat on Amro Tarek was wrong.
Oh,
And
really?
Amro Tarek slid up, got into the DM, and he said, "What you mean, just 7 clean sheets?" And I was like, "Oh shoot, bro! Did like is the like stat wrong?" And then he told me like something real quick and fixed it. And Amro Tarek cares about clean sheets. Amro Tarek cares about clean sheets, mate. So if he does come in and puts on a shift, and Leo Weissen and him pick up clean sheets, I mean, we're gonna start to see those guys more and
Oh,
more
man,
often
I
until
hope.
Julio gets better.
I hope.
So.
Yeah.
My score prediction, because I didn't get mine in last time. I said 2-1, and
Not
I felt really good for a bit, and then stuff happened. But my score prediction for the Montreal game, Austin FC wins it 2-1. I'm sticking with that 2-1. 2-1. We don't get a clean sheet, but we go up early. Statement to the fans.
Yeah.
Statement to the fans. We go up early. We go up 2-0. But we concede off of a sloppy set piece or some corner kick. Anything with the ball still and Austin FC having to defend, struggling 100%.
We gotta make a statement, man. We gotta like say, hey, man, like you said, on
Fan
the
statement.
fan
Fan
reactions.
statement.
You want us to put this game behind us? Let's show out against Montreal, man.
Now, real quick on just for the sports bettors out there, Austin FC plus 125 and Montreal plus 215. So we are favorites to win this game.
Yeah.
Definitely, we'll see what happens. It's March 4th, 7:30. We'll see y'all at Q2.
Yes, sir.
Now let's get into the European segment, y'all. We did a little bit, maybe 6 minutes more than what we should have done on the Austin FC part, but we just had to unpack a lot in this game. Thank you for sticking around. We gotta talk about what should we start at, boys?
I mean, Madrid Derby. You got
Madrid
it right
Derby?
there, brother.
Let's start off right there.
Yeah.
Right, first on the list. Shout out to Eric, the Top Flight Podcast stat and
Yeah.
topic
Shout out Eric
contributor.
for sure, bro.
He is definitely flying high right
Eric.
now. Man United won a trophy for the first time in 6 years. So he actually called me crying.
Oh,
He actually called me crying, and he was like, "Yo, bro, I just can't believe it."
Yeah, the Carabao Cup got you crying, mate.
Emotion, man.
The
Carabao Cup,
The Carabao Cup got you
bro.
crying,
Respect my
mate.
G, Eric, mate. They haven't won a trophy in 6 years,
Come on,
mate.
mate.
They haven't won a trophy in 6 years,
Yeah,
mate.
but the Carabao Cup, mate. Come on.
It's passion, mate. It's passion, mate.
Bro, you see how small it is? My head is bigger than that cup, bro. No cap, bro.
That's messed up, man. Copa Texas is probably bigger than that trophy, man. Shut up. Copa Texas. Copa Texas
is
is
bigger than that.
Shout out my G, Eric, though.
Damn,
Shout out
even
my
H
G,
getting a
Eric.
shot in there, dog.
Shout out my G, Eric. Shout out my G. I love him.
Yeah.
I love my G.
We love him.
We love him. We're actually going to have him in here soon, so be ready for that. Let's talk about Real Madrid. Real Madrid, Derby against Atleti, it definitely got chippy. Whenever those two teams meet,
Yeah,
you
bro.
know things are gonna go down. I mean, there was a red card. I think it was Correa who got the red card. I mean, just crazy game. Real Madrid has scored more goals in England than Chelsea in 2023. I don't know why this was one of the first one. He's taking shots. We're talking about the Derby.
It's all good. We all taking shots out here, bro.
But
That's what we do.
Let's get into the Derby. So Primo, give me your take on what went on. Real Madrid, Atleti, 1-1. Alvaro getting the goal for Real Madrid. The youngin bringing one back, saving us because we could have lost that game. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro, we could have lost that game. Atletico Madrid just, being bullies, man, and that's just how they are. And it was a tough game. They saw a red card, and we still couldn't take advantage of it. Definitely a different playing style and a different, I guess, sense of aggressiveness towards the game versus the game that we had against Liverpool. That's just how Madrid is sometimes. We play an amazing game, like the one we had against Liverpool in the Champions League, and then we can't really do the same against the next team. And I think this game we could have caught up in points. Barcelona, I think, ended up losing, right?
They lost to Almeria.
And so this was a good chance for us to go, close that gap a little bit, but we just couldn't. And the good thing is that we still got a point. We just got to keep going, keep pushing for La Liga if that's what they're going for. But yeah, I mean, I guess we didn't lose, so that's just, I guess, the good thing about it.
Man,
This
the
was-
bar is that low.
This was
We
also.
didn't lose?
This was also,
We didn't lose.
So okay,
That's the
I
bar,
guess-
Primo.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
We didn't
They
lose.
We
said
didn't lose.
they
My
said-
G.
bro.
At home, we
My
didn't lose.
G.
We didn't lose, bro.
Madrid.
No,
He
no,
said
no.
no. He
No,
said.
I'm not
he
taking
said-
that.
he
I'm not
said-
taking that.
Bro, he
kinda
said
home.
Madrid could have taken advantage of Barcelona to close the gap. Bro, Barca could have taken advantage of the draw to solidify the fucking trophy.
It
Pretty
could have
much,
been.
bro.
Now it's 7-point gap.
Now it's 7
7
points.
point
I
gap.
mean, they
No,
could
I'm not
have
worried about
really.
You're not worried about
Not
it.
worried about
All right, whatever, mate. 7-point gap in La Liga, Real Madrid and Barcelona.
Hey,
I
at
mean,
least
looking
it
like
was
a
a win,
two-horse race
bro.
again.
I mean, at least you didn't lose.
What
At
I
least
liked the most, mate, was this young kid getting his goal. Youngin
Yeah.
Alvaro. His on the back of his shirt, it's literally Alvaro. Now, Dini,
Dini.
bro, Dini, his name is Alvaro, so he's hyped
Yeah.
that a dude named Alvaro is
You
playing
probably
for
got
Real
that
Madrid.
kid, bro. You probably got
I
that
You
kid.
probably
feel
got
bad
that
for that
kid.
kid.
Why?
I feel
What?
bad for him because he will never. He'll probably be loaned out like in the next year.
No,
and then
no,
another
no.
club will buy him, and then
Oh,
Real Madrid fans
This is
will
the goal
forget
right
about
here.
him.
Look at that jump. He's not going anywhere, mate. He's not going anywhere. Look at that passion. This is the goal right here. Mira.
5
Corner
minutes,
kick.
5 minutes till 9.
Where you at? Where you at? Look at that header, mate. Look at the feeling, the passion. He knows it. They got to get back because we're chasing the win. At the Bernabeu, 90 minutes is hell, mate.
Yeah.
90 minutes is hell.
Plus,
And
there's
Primo,
this Madrid derby in recent times. It's been beef, bro, with the whole Vini thing. The whole
Baila
Yes.
Vini, baila Vini.
Baila Vini.
Yeah.
And I think this kid is from Uruguay. He's a young Garra
Yeah.
Charrua. Valverde and him are fellow countrymen. I mean, what a hop, what a
Yeah.
leap, what a header.
Nice
Pretty good
goal.
goal.
Nice
I,
goal,
hopefully this kid is here for a long time. Atleti did
Doubt
get
it.
that red. Atleti did get that red card though, and 1-1 was the final result. 7-point league gap in La Liga, and
It's
Barca
alright,
losing
it's
out to
alright.
Almeria for
Yeah.
the first time. Shock defeat.
Yeah.
Shock
Yeah,
defeat.
it was.
Shock defeat. Bali, you have a take on that?
Yeah, it was a shocking defeat, but
No, I wasn't shocked.
but
It was shock defeat. Primo,
In La Liga?
not worried about it.
Primo, you have a take on Barca?
They're upset, bro. Man, you
Yeah, they
got 'em
crashed out of
bro.
Europa League,
They
bro.
Yeah,
lost
that
the
was-
form a little bit. So.
Yes. Big up Man United. Man United is running riot right now, dude.
Yeah,
Running right.
Trashford.
We were like, hey, do not call him that. I said I don't ever want to hear anybody call him that.
bro.
I said that.
Rashford is on fire,
He's
mate.
on fire.
Nah.
Trashy.
Okay, a question here from Eric. It says, Bali said Arsenal can beat Madrid. Do you guys believe Arsenal can beat Madrid when Madrid's beating the big name clubs? Right now,
Right now, they go at it. They go at it.
They go at
They
it.
go at it.
And Arsenal could
Let me-
beat Madrid.
You talking about Arsenal,
They-
right?
yes.
Let me take my mask off because now we're talking about the big boys. Now we're talking about the best team
Oh
in the
my
world right now.
God. Okay, so
Let me
answer
take
the
my mask
question.
off. Let me take my mask off.
Answer the
Now-
question.
Fucking mask off.
now we
Fucking
gotta-
mask off.
Answer the question, mate. Can Arsenal defeat Real Madrid right now? Right now.
Can
Right now.
Arsenal
Right now.
beat Bro, right now we will absolutely destroy Real Madrid if we play Real Madrid right now.
I don't think so. I don't
it's
think
a
so.
fact about it. You know,
Be
we
real
will,
about it, bro.
I'm being real about it. We
Just
will
they go at it, bro. They wouldn't destroy Madrid,
We
bro.
will run circles around Madrid. I'm
my-
telling you
like
right
y'all did
now.
against City, bro.
We will,
Like y'all did
City's a
against
good
City,
team.
man.
City's a good team. City's
Oh,
a
in
good team.
Madrid or not?
City, nah. Madrid, I'm nothing special with Madrid right now. I mean, their midfield, the one that comes to
We
us
literally
in the
just
transfer
destroyed.
window.
We literally just destroyed
I mean,
Liverpool.
what does that tell you?
We literally just destroyed Liverpool.
destroyed
Okay,
Liverpool.
and
After being
where's,
down-
and where's Liverpool in the
at-
league?
Bro,
After being down
where-
2-0 at Anfield.
Okay,
Not
but where-
everybody can go to
where's
Anfield and do
Liverpool in
that.
the league?
That is true. Liverpool is shit.
Liverpool is shit
Liverpool-
this year,
yeah.
so you were supposed to destroy Liverpool.
Yeah, that is kind of
That's
true.
the reality of
That is
it.
kind of true.
You know, so you're over here
good
just sticking
point.
your chest
That's a
out.
good
Oh,
point. That's a good
Liverpool.
point.
I beat
Sacando
Liverpool.
pecho siempre
La
por mi
Liverpool,
club.
Liverpool.
Sacando pecho por mi
Hey,
club.
we beat Liverpool too.
Hey, but our non-biased
You know?
take, they'd go at it. I don't know about destroying. They'd go
They
at
go
it.
at it. They go at it.
will-
But too bad they're not
I
in the
mean,
competition to
yeah,
go
we're
at it.
not.
Super League,
We're
Super
not,
League,
we're
call
not.
me.
So
We're not.
Super League, call me.
yeah.
We're
Super
not,
League,
we're
call
not,
me.
we're not.
But yeah.
But next year, I can't wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for Odegaard. Imagine Odegaard in El Bernabeu. Oh my God. Oh my. Just imagine Odegaard in El Bernabeu.
Yeah, he'll
bailando.
No, locked up.
Baila Odegaard, baila
Locked up.
Odegaard, baila Odegaard,
Locked up,
baila.
100% locked up.
Imagine Martinelli against Carvajal. Oh my God. Carvajal against Martinelli. Just imagine that.
Yeah.
Just imagine that.
Lock.
bro.
Easy.
Oh my God.
Easy. Nacho will easily slide in.
Saka against who? Mendy. Who's your left back? Mendy.
Alvaro.
Alvaro's gonna be your left back.
Alvaro
Nacho.
got it.
Nacho's gonna be-
Nacho.
Nachito.
Saka
Mendy.
against Nacho. Imagine.
Camavinga could easily slide in too, mate.
Bro, we
I love it, I
gotta,
love
bro,
it.
we gotta wait till next year for that to even be considered.
Underestimate us. Underestimate us,
You're
bro.
you're not even in the restaurant yet. Next year you'll be in it, bro.
We had that
Alright?
conversation
We had this
last
conversation
week.
before,
Oh
a couple
bro.
weeks ago.
Yeah,
Bali's
Oh
still
my-
looking for
a
parking.
parking spot, bro.
We already had the salad. We already
Yeah,
had the
we're-
appetizer.
Yeah. We're a little tipsy, matter of fact,
We're a little tipsy.
Yeah.
Tipsy. Okay.
And the dinner hasn't even come out yet.
and he's still looking
He's
for
still
parking.
looking
Yeah.
for parking.
He can't,
He's
he
still
can't
looking
even
for
get
parking.
valet, bro.
Yeah, okay.
And he has expired tags.
And he's got his fire tag.
Did
bro.
I mention that?
Fake insurance too.
Might have a warrant.
Yeah.
Might have a warrant. I don't
Oh,
know.
man.
I don't know. All right, let's. We got one more question here. It says, Primo and H, would y'all want Nacho to stay? In your eyes, what does he bring to the squad? I'll let you answer that, Primo.
Nachito, bro.
Nachito.
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 He's a veteran of the club.
Nachito.
Man.
He was actually,
Nachito.
he was actually just getting praised on ESPN FC. They were saying how he's such a good player to
He
slot
lock-
in at any
he-
moment.
He locks them down, bro. People sometimes might underestimate him.
Like
he's,
Bali?
He's a good player. He's a veteran of the team. He's been there since he was a kid, bro. Since he
Yeah.
was like 12.
Desde que era niño.
And he's never. I love Nacho because he's never been that guy to be like, well, where's my contract? Or
Where's my
where am I
PT?
not getting PT or minutes? And that guy just goes with the flow when he's needed. He goes.
So he's a
out
yes man.
And he's a
and
champ.
does his job.
He's
And
a
he's
yes
a
man.
champ.
He's a yes
He's
man.
he's a
He's a
hard
yes man,
worker.
but
But
Perez
he's a
is
hard
like, you
worker.
get what I'll give you,
He's
boy.
a yes
Yeah.
man,
And
but he
he-
wins championships at the end of the day.
He's also had 5 Champions Leagues, Ligas. And he's been at the. I mean, where you after Real Madrid? Where do you go? Where do you go? You go to Man United to win Carabao Cups.
You go to Arsenal.
is that
you go
what
to
you
Arsenal
do?
and go top of the league. That's what happens.
I mean,
You go to Arsenal, you go top of the league.
That's not
baby.
over. That's
You
not
know,
over.
that's what
That's
happens.
not over.
That's what
That's not
happens.
over.
And then you
That's
go to
what
Arsenal,
happens.
go to top of the league, and then to go second, and then not win shit.
And then get scared.
And then
What
get
do you mean?
scared.
We're top right now, so we'll see what happens. You're
It
right.
is
We'll see
it
what
is.
happens at the
It
end.
is
We'll
what
see
it
what
is.
happens.
Arsenal fans are
We'll
just
see what
You-
happens.
I
We'll see
mean,
what happens.
they're just rich.
Go to Arsenal or retire, but I mean.
Let's go on to some EPL talk. We gotta talk about Chelsea. We haven't talked about them in a
Oh,
while.
man.
We have a couple notes. Here. We'll start off with a question. When was the ZH red card? Was that recent? The ZH red
Yeah,
card?
yeah.
happened
The
at- it
London
happened at the
Derby.
game today.
Can you
So-
pull up the highlights on the?
So
you
question,
can
it says,
watch
what I didn't get a chance to watch the Chelsea game. I'll put
Yeah.
them up right now. It says, which was ZH red card disallowed the right call?
Yeah, I think it was soft, bro. I mean, supposedly a little slap. Man, we're zoning in on this red card. I mean, there's
He did slap him, B.
he did, but people. I think had he put his arms around his neck and kind of choked him a little bit, maybe that was a red on some
Oh,
Casemiro
yeah.
shit. I mean,
King,
Nah,
King
it wasn't
Casemiro,
that
by
bad.
the
Like
way.
Casemiro's
King-
it
is
wasn't
like-
as bad as Casemiro's,
Nah,
bro.
King
Casemiro was like
Casemiro.
that's an assault charge. Casemiro, nah, for real. Like
That's attempted murder,
that's,
mate.
I mean, that's at least
That's a-
like a
That's attempted murder.
yeah, at least it's something. I mean,
But
That's just a pat on the cheek.
Manslaughter or
It's just a
something.
pat on the cheek, brother.
It sucks because it's London Derby. I mean, when we came out, kind of our lineup was kind of strong. And we had Kai Havertz in there. We had ZH coming in. We had Silva coming off. Early in the game. But
Here we go.
What's going on, B?
What can I say,
what's
bro?
going on, B? I
What
mean,
can
you
I
spend
say?
Chelsea's lineup, real quick.
you spend so much money.
I mean, I think Chelsea's lineup is worth more than some countries around the world.
No.
Straight up. I mean,
Look,
how much money that they've spent, man?
Our fullbacks, Chilwell and James, I mean, they're starting, bro, this game. I mean, Koulibaly,
Good signs.
Silva, although he came off, Enzo in the mid, Felix in there, Ziyech. I mean, come on, Sterling. We bought Sterling. Havertz. I mean, this
Enzo.
we should be competing, bro. This goes beyond just the money spent and everything. We're shit, bro. We're shit, bro.
Where's Mount? Mount dropped.
Mount's
Mason,
fighting.
yeah,
Mount,
Mason,
Mount
Mason,
dropped.
yeah.
Mount's
Wow.
Mount's going through his contract negotiations right now. He's battling it out with the
Huh.
club, trying to get a bag. He's trying to get sent out,
Modric
so-
on the
Modric,
bench.
Modric.
Modric on the
90
bench.
million,
Madre
Modric.
Bro,
mía.
it takes time, bro.
Madre
We went
mía.
at it in the group chat. Y'all were coming at me, bro, and I said,
Madre
look,
mía.
when we got a bag for Hazard, bro, and we splurged on Kai Havertz, on
Yep.
Chilwell, we brought Silva in, we
Yep.
brought Ziyech in. We
Yep.
remember we almost bought a whole new squad,
Yeah.
and then I was getting the same heat. What happened? All that money for Hazard, all that money, and guess what? We won the Champions League.
And
2
Havertz scored
seasons
the goal.
after.
Havertz
Havertz scored the goal, and then we won the Club World Cup. It takes a little bit of time, bro. There's no way that Potter is gonna be able to gel. He's new to the club, anyways, and then you bought a whole new squad, new ownership, new everything. It's gonna take time, bro. But look, I can't disagree. We're shit, bro. We can't freaking get a dub. We can't even score a fucking goal. There's only been one goal in February, and that's Felix's goal.
Yep.
He's gonna win goal of the month because he's the only fucking goal that we scored, bro.
Yeah, it really
Yeah.
is.
If you look back at Chelsea's games, when's the last time we scored 2 goals, bro? It's been a minute. In the last 15, 16 games, it's only been like once that we scored more than 1 goal. I mean, we're shit, bro. It's going to take time. Potter's in. A lot of people are going to be like, hey, bro, are you Potter in? At the game, people are you Potter in? I'm going to say it, bro.
At the Austin game?
I'm at the Austin game. I'm
Wow.
going to say it. I'm Potter in, bro.
You're still
What?
Potter in.
I'm
After
Potter
all
in,
this,
bro.
you're still
I'm
Potter in.
Potter in, bro. I'm Potter in
Wow.
because
Chelsea
look,
fans are something else. Chelsea fans are something
no,
else.
it's not because
Chelsea
we've
fans are
never
something
had
else.
this before, bro. We've never had this before. Potter would have been sacked 17 games ago, or he would have been
That's a
bang
good
gone
point. Yes, I
if
agree.
it was Abramovich at the helm.
I agree.
We got a new ownership. We got Todd Bowley, and there's been a lot of talk of Todd Bowley telling Potter what to do. A lot of talk about, look, man, it's gonna take time. I've been here before with this talk. I've been here before with this trash talk about you spend money. It didn't happen, and we celebrated a Champions League trophy, bro, a Champions League victory. And it's gonna take time, bro. And when we get gelled in, we get going, man, we're gonna be a team to reckon. Mark my words. And if we don't, it doesn't seem like we're gonna get European competition next year, right? We'll be out of the.
Yeah, it
the
doesn't look
restaurant
like
here.
it. Doesn't look like it.
It looks like I'm enjoying my last dinner.
No. What happened is you guys are now working valet.
I want to know if we're working
you
for the
guys
restaurant. But my dinner's almost up, and after I finish my dinner, it seems like I'm gonna be let out the restaurant, and then we're gonna have some new faces in.
Your card
Um,
just got
It
declined.
got declined. I'm looking for my Cash App card.
And I'm like, bro,
But look,
cash at me.
if we're not competing European, and we're only playing Premier League, and we finally get going, watch out, mate.
I mean, Arsenal.
Watch out, mate.
Arsenal's been doing that for the longest.
Arsenal's because all they gotta
One
worry
team
about,
competition.
is the league, mate.
One competition team. Sorry, one competition.
I mean,
team
they're in
that's
the
been
Europa
Arsenal.
League, but they'll be out of there
I
soon.
mean, that's like a half.
I mean,
It's like one and a half.
when Chelsea's in that competition, we win it. It's facts.
It's
But,
facts.
but look, bro, if we manage
Only 2
to
competitions.
slip out and not get European competition next year, and we only focus on the Premier League, watch out, mate. Watch out, mate.
That's a really
Watch
good take.
out,
Oh, this
mate.
is it right here. This is it right
Yeah,
here.
that's
The red card
right
offense.
Yeah, Ziyech.
Who did he slap?
It went to VAR. It went to VAR right there. That little shove. It went to VAR, bro. And it got
Wow.
overturned.
Is there an agenda against Chelsea?
I wouldn't say that, bro.
Is there an agenda
Nah,
against Chelsea?
I don't think so. I
Is
don't
there
think
an
so.
agenda against
Nah,
Chelsea,
I don't
mate?
think so. I don't think so, bro. We're shit. We're just shit, bro.
They are a poor
We're not
side.
in good form.
But I'll tell you something, bro. They have the quality of players to be competing right now.
I think
And
they need
to
Harry.
me, they need to sack Harry. Harry Potter needs to get sacked. I mean, you need to sack the guy. I mean, you just have to pull
And
the
then
trigger.
what?
Zidane.
Bro,
That was-
Zidane.
imagine, hey,
Zidane.
I mean, splash
Zidane.
the cash.
hell nah.
Splash the
Zidane.
cash.
Hell
B.
nah.
Zidane.
You got the
Zidane,
cash,
hell
B.
nah.
Zidane.
You
Zidane
got the
does
cash,
not build
B.
squads,
Zidane.
bro. He puts a cherry on top of squads. He does not build them,
Mate,
bro.
you still want to build this?
Bro, I can't remember the last time I see Chelsea play a certain way where it's been games on games on games where I know how they're going to go at it. I'm not 100% sure, bro. This team, Potter in, bro. I'm just people are
Potter-
gonna laugh at me. People are gonna laugh at me.
I
I'm
mean,
sure.
for sure, bro.
Potter
Chelsea have
and
only won 2
wow.
games since
Nah,
November
Potter
3rd.
Yeah, we're shit. We're
2
shit.
games
We're
since
shit.
November
Harry?
3rd. They've
Look,
played
I've
15
been
games
here
in that
before,
span.
bro. I've been here before. The hazard money.
Harry.
We blew it and we won a Champions
Potter?
League. So I've been here before, bro. I'm gonna say what I said last couple pods ago. Our highs are higher than yours, and your low. Our lows will never be. Wait, how did I say it? I fucked it up.
We have to go back and check.
Your highs aren't as high as ours, and our lows aren't as lows as yours, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Interesting take.
We're in 10th place, but we weren't in relegation spot like other clubs were. You know, you're top of the league, but we won the Champions League, bro. So your highs aren't as high as ours, and our lows aren't as low as yours. So that's what I'm gonna say, bro.
Interesting.
Watch out, bro. Watch out.
Interesting. Now, one more question that I had, be real quick. Rumors are hitting social media that Christian Pulisic could be offloaded
think
to
it-
Real
Get rid
Madrid.
of him. Get rid of
Offloaded
that
to Real
guy.
Madrid. Me as a Real Madrid fan, bring him here. Bring him to Real Madrid. I think he'll be a great depth piece. Not only that, the amount of jerseys that we will sell, I'm down. I'm down for that extra bit of revenue.
When's the last time that happened?
I can't. I don't think
Can
there's
we-
ever
has that
been.
ever
I don't
happened?
think there's ever been an American
Primo,
that
can we
played
look
around
that
Madrid.
up,
Primo,
bro?
can you look that up
I
real
don't
quick?
think that's ever happened.
Actually,
American playing for Madrid?
yeah, I don't think that's ever happened, mate.
That's,
mean,
that's
Michael
look,
Owens
man,
was from England.
My take on that is I think it's his time, bro. I
Chicharito
think-
might have been the closest.
To Madrid, you would take Pulisic at Madrid?
I think his time at Chelsea. I think it. Look, man, he won the Champions League with us, so
I don't think so. I
He
don't
got some
think that's
silverware.
happened before.
I don't think so,
I don't
bro.
think so.
Yeah, I don't think that an American has ever
But
played
has an
for
American
Real
played
Madrid.
for Real Madrid?
I really don't think so, bro. I mean, I think the closest would have been the kid that went to Barca, the right back, Dest, Serginho Dest.
Oh yeah, Serginho Dest, Barcelona.
Oh, okay. Who's this at?
This guy's like
Is he like 8-year-old kid?
21-year-old. I think he signed to.
Okay.
Oh, he signed for the youth academy, but just for.
So no.
Okay, so
no.
no first team.
No first
We're,
team.
we're
player
looking
on
for
academy.
first team, so no.
No,
And
no
on
first
my
player.
side of things, I think his time has come, bro, for him to move on. I
For
really
sure.
do. Yeah, I really do.
I would love it.
He
at
didn't do
Real
much
Madrid.
either.
I would
I mean,
buy
he
that
won
shirt.
Bro, in our
I'd buy that-
Champions League winning
I'd buy that
one,
jersey.
he was a big part of that, bro. He was a big part of that.
All right, let's move on to another topic in the European segment. Here we have some notes. We got to talk Arsenal. Y'all down with that?
I guess.
Talk Arsenal real quick,
Yes,
Bali.
sir.
Arsenal extend Mohamed El Nani's contract till 2024.
El Nani?
I
El
don't know-
Messi?
I don't know what they're drinking in that front office. Arsenal have verbal agreement in place with Saka to get a new contract signed soon. Plan to extend till 2028.
Yeah.
Arsenal are drawn with Sporting Club de Portugal
Yep.
in round of 16 in the Europa League. And Arteta wants a midfielder for next season. And rumors are going around that Declan Rice
Yep.
sounds like the ideal man for the job.
Yep.
Thoughts on everything I just said?
Well, yeah, we are giving Saka a new contract. I think he's gonna be around the 200 or 250.
I don't know
I
if
think
that's
200
I don't know if that's
Damn.
deserved,
200.
mate.
The same guy that flicked off the fans?
That's
Nah.
that's Shaka.
No, that's
Saka,
Shaka.
That's Shaka. We're talking about Saka.
We're actually looking.
Sakita.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
Little
suppos-
Sakita.
supposedly that they're gonna give it Shaka. They're negotiating
Granit
with Xhaka
Xhaka.
for a new contract as
That's
well.
embarrassing. I'm
That's
just
not
say that.
embarrassing.
That's
That's not
embarrassing. This guy
embarrassing.
flicked
That's
off your
He did.
your
He did.
fan base.
He did do that. He
Okay,
did do that,
cool.
But we forgave him. Man.
Thank
He's
you for
doing great
that.
now, and now he has a song.
He does have
now.
a song. He does have a song. He does have a
So
song.
Saka's getting a new contract. I think Martinelli signed his new one already. So I think all we're waiting for is just for Saliba to get the new contract. Yeah, we're gonna be paying these kids a lot of money, but well deserved. Saka has been playing great for us.
He
And
has
I'm-
been great.
I'm,
He has
I'm,
been
I'm
great.
happy, because I know Madrid will be dying to have him. I know.
Soon? I know he's going
I
soon.
know Barcelona would be they would die to get Saka.
Chelsea,
I know.
Chelsea would too.
Yeah, Chelsea.
Nah,
might want
I'm
him
good.
Too. Chelsea
We
might
want
want him
Declan
too.
Rice.
I know. Bayern would love Saka, but we tied him down because we know he's such an important player for us, and I'm very very happy that the club is making the right decisions on these young players. We have to sign them up, give them that bag, and give them a long contract for them to stay here. And yeah, we're playing well. The team is playing great. Thomas caught an injury, but Jorginho, my God, he's been such a great player for us. In 2 games, he's proven that he has the experience and he has a great ability to play for our team. And he's thank you, B. I mean, thank you for Jorginho, bro. I mean, I like the guy. I already love the guy, B. I love the guy
Nice.
already.
He scored a great goal.
He scored
a great goal.
an amazing.
I
goal.
think he wanted to kiss the badge. but it was a bit too soon.
That would suck to see that, but
Why B?
because that would suck. Because man, he was great for us.
He's your guy,
He
bro.
was second place in Ballon d'Or. Remember, people were saying he should have won it.
Yeah, he was.
Bro, remember when he went on like a 40 penalty streak?
Yes,
He wouldn't
bro.
miss.
Yeah,
And then he finally missed.
he missed a very crucial one.
Yeah.
He was UEFA Player of the Year. He could have won Ballon d'Or. I mean,
I think it was in like the best World 11 for
yeah.
like two
I mean,
years
he
for
had
sure.
a great run. I doubt he'll ever be like that with the Arsenal team. I mean, I
What?
don't see him being second place Ballon d'Or in the Arsenal
Oh,
team.
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
Saka making a poor choice here though.
What do you mean?
Saka making a
What
poor
do you
choice
mean?
on
He's
this
doing
play.
a great. He did a great choice. He went in the box, and if he gets touched, you fall down, and it's a pen.
Yeah, but
And it's a pen.
Alright,
What do you
man.
mean? Great,
Alright.
great. Vini your player Vini knows all about that. Falling and flopping, crying.
Wow,
He knows
okay.
all about that.
Primo, you're gonna let this stand, mate.
Respect my player.
Come on, bro. Vinny's the best. Vinny probably is like top 3 best players right now.
Nah,
bro.
to be fair,
Top
Vini,
three.
Vini is that guy.
Vinny
some
is that
respect,
guy.
bro.
Vinny
He's-
is that-
he's
Put some
fast.
respect.
He's
Put
fast.
some
He's
respect.
fast.
He's also a great guy. I
Yeah.
actually had dinner with him not too long ago, and then I woke up.
What I've been hearing, he's not a great guy at all.
Can we talk about Man United?
United.
Can we
yeah.
talk about Man United?
I
Big
mean,
up Man United.
Let's talk about.
They've had a lot of
trashy.
good things going on for them.
They
Um,
slapped Barca.
In the notes, exactly right
They
there. Man United
did.
beat Barcelona 2-1 to advance to the round of 16. Last time United beat Barcelona in a European competition was April 29th, 2008. They've played 5 European competitions since then, and United finally got a win. Big up United. Man United are drawn with Real Betis in the round of 16 in the Europa League, and Man United have won 28 matches in all competitions this season. That's more than any team in Europe's top 5 leagues. Manchester United are unbeaten in 18 games at Old Trafford. Manchester won 2-0 versus Newcastle in the Carabao Cup final, and have finally won a trophy in over 6 years. Almost done. De Gea has broken a record and is now the only keeper with the most clean sheets as a United player, 181 clean sheets. Big up Man United.
Yeah.
Give them the credit that they deserve.
Look, bro, this is the first silverware that's declared in the season. Carabao Cup always goes first. Yeah, I mean, Newcastle was a curious coming in from Newcastle. You know, we were like thinking, could he pull another Karius and you know, but I guess congrats to winning the Carabao Cup, man. You know, the first title of Ten Hag. It's a good boost for the players. Rashford is on fire. Casemiro is doing well. I think the Barcelona United game came early. It would have been dope to see them in the quarterfinals, you know, somewhere more closer to there. It's a big tie, so they got the job done. Barca is now out of the Europa League, and congrats to United, I guess, you know.
Give them their flowers for the Carabao, mate. I mean,
Yeah.
6 years,
Yeah.
long time. Ten Hag comes in,
I wouldn't mind the Carabao Cup, but look,
gets rid of Ronaldo.
yeah.
Half of the
Embarrassing.
fans wanted him out. Half of
Yeah.
the fans wanted him in. The club backed this guy,
Yeah.
and he delivers silverware after
Yeah.
6 years, mate.
Yeah, exactly. It's good for them, and they're also still in the FA Cup. They're not crazy behind Arsenal. Maybe, you know, there's a little glimmer maybe of being in the race. They're doing well in the Premier League, so they're still in the Europa League. So hey, this could be a great season for United. I mean, they can go far in the FA Cup. They could probably win the FA Cup and go far in the Europa League. So this is potentially could be the beginning of a great season for United.
I agree.
bro.
Yeah.
I agree. Bali, let's get your take on everything going on with Man United.
I mean, great.
And give Eric a shout out.
I mean, great game by United. You know, great stuff. I mean, you beat a Barcelona team with no Dembele and no Pedri. Good job. You know, you deserve
don't
it.
give
Wow.
me that
You
shit.
deserve
Give me that
I mean,
shit,
it is
bro.
what it
you
is.
just,
We'll
you
take
just
it.
took
I mean,
it.
they'll
You just
take
took it from them.
They'll take it. You know,
This
they'll
guy.
take it. You know, it's if Dembele and Pedri are playing, I don't think United win that game. That's just facts.
Let me point this out, though. Sorry to cut you off. If United win the Carabao Cup, FA Cup, and the Europa League, and they finish, I don't know, 4th or 3rd, and Arsenal finish 2nd, did United have a better season than Arsenal? 100%.
100%.
100%, bro.
100%.
So
Great point.
you could go all out and slip away at the very end and finish 2nd to City and lose the Premier League and not win shit. And if United bring up the Europa, FA Cup, and Carabao Cup, I mean, come on, mate.
Great
Come
point.
on, mate.
No,
Great point. Absolutely great point.
I mean, we're in the Europa League, so they're gonna have to beat us to win it. So we'll see. We'll see if they can do that. But yeah, you know, United. I knew they were gonna beat Newcastle. I mean, Trashy's on the roll. Trashy's on fire right now. I mean, the guy is
You got to call him
the guy
on fire, bro.
the guy is different.
He's
He
one of-
is different.
He's one of the most informed players right now.
He
in
is.
the
He is.
world.
He might even be probably one of the best best players in the EPL right now. I mean,
Yeah,
he
as
is
far
on
as in
fire, bro. I
form,
mean,
yeah.
he can't stop scoring. But I think he should leave United. I think they're negotiating a new contract. I think
I
he
think
should
they
leave
are.
United
I think
There's
he
no
is
way.
negotiating
He
a
should
new
leave,
contract.
man.
There's
I
no
think
way he's leaving.
there's no
because he'll never win a
He
Champions League with
is
them.
from Manchester, right?
Yes, he's
Yeah.
a
He's not-
homegrown.
he's not
on
leaving.
some Hurricane Tottenham shit.
He's not leaving. He's
He's
one
not
of
leaving,
our
bro.
own.
Yeah.
He's
You
one of
wouldn't
our
want
own.
him at Madrid?
Of course I would.
No?
Of course I would want him at Madrid, but I think he would just be more successful in England than he would be in Spain.
You think so?
Yeah, I think La Liga might be just a bit too much for a lot of EPL players.
Plus, he's
sometimes.
not.
much.
Yeah, I think so.
Wait, what did you say?
I
Too
think
much.
I think La Liga sometimes might be a bit of a step up for some EPL
Oh,
players.
get out of here, dog! Hell no,
What's
hell no.
wrong with that,
Did
brother?
you not know?
Wrong
Did you
with
not
that,
see what
bro.
Casemiro said,
What
bro?
did, what did
I mean,
Casemiro say,
Hazard was killing it
Hazard
in
gave
the
up,
EPL.
bro.
And
Hazard retired in Spain.
La
bro.
Liga, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if people want to come at me, I'm gonna back that statement. I think some EPL players have trouble stepping up to La Liga sometimes.
That's a weird.
What? Okay, all right.
You're funny.
You even
guy. You're
forget
a
what I
funny
was
guy.
gonna say, bro. I was gonna say something.
Casemiro.
Nah, I
Casemiro
was gonna say
said,
something about Rashford. I forgot.
being from Man United. One
Oh
of their own.
yeah, the reason. I mean, why would he? Bro, he's done a lot of work in England, bro. Politically, he's helped
Yeah.
a lot of kids. He's done so
Yeah,
many
yes.
stuff around England.
Humanitarian of the year type
Yes,
stuff.
bro.
Yes,
Like
yes.
he's. I don't
Yes.
think he's not leaving, bro. He's
Yeah.
definitely not leaving. I mean, Ronaldo left, and I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
And that was that.
dude, let's be real. I don't think we'd be seeing United do this if Ronaldo was still here, bro.
I think so.
Let's just be real, bro.
I think so.
You think that they would be doing this if Ronaldo was here?
He
think
would have
so.
had to have accepted a very limited role
He
on
would have had to accept at the bench.
on some Gio
But
Reyna
the
stuff.
cameras would be on him. They wouldn't have let United focus on the game. They would be Ronaldo every press conference.
I think
bro.
that's what Ten Hag wanted to get rid of.
Yeah.
Ten Hag wanted to get rid of that pressure, that media. And that's exactly what he did.
And now Ronaldo's out there scoring
Hat tricks.
Hat
Bro,
tricks.
he scored like 2 back-to-back hat
Back-to-back
tricks.
hat tricks.
Nobody cares.
Too bad nobody cares.
Nobody
I care.
cares.
I
Nobody
care.
cares.
I care.
I care
I
too,
think- I
but
think he's a- I think that was
media-wise,
great.
media-wise, nobody cares. man.
Boy, he's
I
gonna.
saw it all over social
he-
media.
He's
What
gonna.
are you talking about?
He's that goal scoring record is gonna be insane.
I think I think Bali's just bad because what I said about La Liga and
yeah,
EPL.
I mean that is a shit take.
No, it's not, man. No, it's
that
not.
is a shit
is.
take, bro.
It is.
Primo
That is a shit take.
agrees with me.
Primo's just happy Madrid
I
didn't
agree,
lose, bro.
I agree with you 150%.
Thank you, man. Let's see. In Europe, mate, and Sergio Ramos retired from international football.
Yeah.
He says goodbye
Yeah.
to
Just now?
Spain.
He was
Just
mad
now,
about it.
he,
He
he was
should
very
retire,
mad about
He should
it.
retire all around.
I'm gonna pretend like I didn't hear that, bro. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Everybody from Top Flight and listeners know how much of a Sergio Ramos fan I am, but I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that for the sake of the facilities that we're in, because
For the sake of this podcast.
walls will be punched. So I'm gonna just let it go, mate. But
Yeah, I just finished the stew, bro.
you're right. So chill out, Bonnie. Sergio Ramos retires from international football, but he leaves with a message. He was pissed.
Oh,
he
yeah?
he says that he wishes it was on his terms that he left. He feels like he's being pushed out. He's not given a chance to really go out the way that he would want to, and he's pissed at the Spanish Federation, I guess, or the coach for pushing him out like that.
Well, yeah, you don't see him playing for Spain again, bro. You don't
Yeah.
see a coach picking him. I mean, he went out kind of like this against Madrid in a way too. It wasn't really how he wanted it.
He
Right.
left for money.
Just-
He left for money. He said that he would play for free at Real Madrid. Well, guess what? Contract negotiation was the reason why he had to join PSG. But he posted a long ass message. We can see the translation real quick because I don't want to do the Spanish accent. It says, real quick, the time has come. The time to say goodbye to the national team or our beloved and exciting Red. This morning I received a call from the current coach who told me that he doesn't count and that he won't count on me, regardless of the level I can show or how I continue my sporting career.
Ooh, ouch.
man, look, man,
Ouch.
Ouch.
to be fair, this
Wow.
guy's accolades, his medals, his
Look at
he's
that.
got a World Cup. I mean, he is one of the dirtiest players of all time.
And he's handsome.
He's got the most red cards in history, the most yellow cards in history. I
Bring
mean,
him to my club.
You know what I mean?
Bring him
No
to my
way,
club,
bro.
mate.
I
Bring him
mean,
to my club. I want that
He's the
guy
villain.
in the back line.
He's the villain, bro, in the movies. He's the.
Look at him. Look at that kiss. just look at the little
We're,
kiss.
Austin
we're going
FC?
through his Instagram.
Austin
posts.
FC,
want him
Sergio
here?
Ramos. I mean, there was rumors of him going to MLS.
He'll probably go to LA. or
I'd take him in
Miami.
Austin FC, bro. I'd take him in a heartbeat at Austin. I think he'd bring leadership in the center back, and not only, I'm not counting on his abilities, should I say? I would count on his philosophy, much like what Chiellini did in LA, remember, even here on this part, we were calling Chiellini an old man. We were saying, and on Twitter, fans were saying that spaghetti was for dinner, that also that Musa was gonna eat him up. He locked down Musa in the Western Conference final, and I think Sergio Ramos could have a similar Chiellini effect to Austin FC.
It's not happening though, right?
Yeah, it won't
Yeah,
happen.
it's not happening.
I don't know.
It's not.
That would be nice
It's
though.
not
To Austin
happening,
FC,
bro.
no, but
it's
to the
not
MLS, we might see
maybe,
it.
Maybe.
We might see
But
it.
definitely not Austin. This is not happening. bro.
Primo, you have a take on my beautiful Sergio Ramos.
I mean, it just sucks to kind of see him go out like that, but I mean,
It was
Council needs
coming.
to understand, like, if he's not needed anymore, he's not needed. I mean, there's all these good young players coming up, and you know, you can't be in their plans forever. So I think he's just maybe just a bit salty about it. Who's their current coach? Is it still
Some weirdo.
Some weirdo.
No, I say Enrique's still coaching. No,
No, he's gone.
He's
not,
gone?
He's not coaching
Oh,
anymore.
I
thought it
didn't
was
know
him.
that. I thought Enrique was still coaching.
Or whoever it is. I mean,
It's
Bro, it
some-
doesn't even matter who coach comes
He a
in.
lame.
Yeah.
He a lame. Oh, it's
It
still
is
Luis
Enrique. I
Oh,
told you. I
thought-
knew it. I knew it was this Enrique.
Bro, I
güey.
thought he had already stepped
Nah,
down, G.
Nah.
you
Well,
know,
he
I
is.
guess-
He is still a lame. So
I
whatever.
guess, I guess he's just trying to do something different with the national team.
Yeah, bro.
I think it's
That-
more. No,
that's it.
see, it's
Oh,
different, bro. I knew it wasn't
it's
Luis
Luis de la
Enrique.
Fuente.
Luis de la Fuente.
Maybe,
Luis de
yeah.
la Fuente. Great job, Luis de la
Change
Fuente.
things up for the national team, maybe for the better.
Yeah.
Maybe
gotta
based
let
on the
that one go,
result
too.
at the World Cup, maybe that had something to do with it.
Yeah,
Bro, you
100%.
play the villain your whole career, and then towards the end, you expect to be treated as a hero, bro. Come on, bro.
Damn, and look, check this out. Luis de la Fuente Castillo is a Spanish football manager and former professional player who played as a left back. So he's a former defender himself. You
Yeah.
think he would sympathize a little bit with Sergio, bro?
He knows that he's
I'm
done.
gonna actually look into this cat, bro, because in Spain there's a lot of hatred that goes in between Barcelona and Real Madrid. Luis de la Fuente, FBI agent about to be.
You know, digging some shit up.
I'm gonna dig it up. I'm gonna dig it up, brother. We'll see. He's from Jaro, Spain. He's Spanish. He's 5'8". He's a shorty.
Must
Deportivo
be nice
Alaves.
having a coach from the same nationality.
Yeah,
coach the
definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. But boys, that's the end of the Top Flight podcast.
Yeah.
We came to
Yeah.
the ending of it. We talked
Those-
Austin. We talked Kip. We talked everything that had to do with Austin FC. Like I said before, if you want to continue the conversation, follow us on Twitter. I think we're about to hit 5K. On Instagram, we just crossed 10,000. So the listeners are there. The people engaging with conversation are there. We talk Austin. We talk world football here on the podcast. So thank you for all the support, 100%. We love all the people that engage with us and pull up to us outside of Q2, fan reactions. And also shout out to the sponsor, Lupe. B, you have anything you want to say?
Yeah, I just want to say, man, if you can take just a second to go on Spotify, Apple, give us a review, give us 5 stars, leave a little review on there to
Give us 10 stars.
give us, you know, make different accounts and make 6 reviews, you know, if you can. But yeah, I mean, appreciate the fans listening. Yeah, excited to what's to come. I'm sure there's so much football. I'm sure we missed a couple things here and there, but we're gonna try to keep it going, and we'll be back next week.
Let's go. We'll be back. Bali, anything you want to say?
I mean, I just want Austin, talking about Austin FC. I want us to just stay strong. It's a long season, and we have Montreal next week, and we need everybody to be there cheering for the team. And you know, it's just a minor setback, but we'll be back.
A minor setback for a big comeback.
Yes.
That's exactly what we're gonna go with.
I mean, this could be our Saudi Arabia. You know what
Yes,
I mean?
I forgot to bring that up. Yes, Saudi
this
Arabia.
could be our Saudi Arabia, brother.
Even Argentina lost the first game of the
Yeah.
World Cup. Like Spain, remember Spain
Yeah,
when they won the
Spain.
World Cup? They
Yeah.
lost the first game of the
This
World
could be
Cup.
our Saudi Arabia, bro.
This could be our Saudi Arabia. Primo, we gotta end with you, mate. Any words of encouragement for the fans out there listening that are still down bad?
It's a long season. We still got a big season ahead of us. So many different competitions. We just didn't start the way we wanted to, but there's gonna be more games. There's gonna be more trophies to go for, and it's a long season. So it's
Phrase of the pod: let them cook.
Let them cook.
Let them cook.
Phrase of the fan reactions.
Phrase
let
of
'em
the
cook.
fan reactions: let them cook.
There was also
Let
one
'em
dude.
cook.
There was
Let
also-
them cook. Put someone edit a picture of Wolf and the
let him
chef.
cook.
You know,
'em
let
cook.
them cook, bro. Let them cook.
Bro, you
Let 'em
know
cook.
who was killing me last night? The guy that kept saying, Urruti or Benzema cook.
Yeah,
Urruti is our- is-
Benzema
Oh,
cook.
yeah.
Benzema cook.
And then
Benzema cook.
and then someone in the fan base would say something. He'd be like, "Hey, I told him to say that. Hey, give me credit, bro. Give me credit, bro."
What? He said that?
He said that. He
The
said,
same
"Hey, nah,
guy?
yeah, the same guy." He was like, "I told him to say, hey, give me credit, bro. Give me credit, bro." Like,
Hey, shout out to everybody that pulled up
Yeah,
at the fan
for sure, for
reactions.
sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
I kept looking up and there was like a sea of people, and I was like, man, like people just want to get on the mic, and we're just there to capture the moment. For
and if
them.
you're listening to it right now, it's Monday. They're out now. Where Twitter, Austin TV, YouTube. Check them out. Follow us on social media.
And the fan reactions are also
Fan
live
reactions.
too.
Yeah, fan reactions. Yeah.
The fans were pissed. But it's episode 81, Top Flight Podcast. We will be back next week with more. We play Montreal, and then we got to preview the CCL
Yeah.
first time.
For sure.
Thank you for listening, everybody. We'll be back for more. Signing out.